Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm about to run a few errands that I've just been procrastinating on, guys. I've been in kind of a funk for the past 24 hours, I would say, for the past day or so, where I'm starting to get my little bit of like summertime depression. Every summer, really, since I've thinking about it, since I moved to South Carolina, except for the summer, well, even that summer was rough. Basically, every summer since 2010, I get a little bit depressed. Like I go through a little phase of depression, and that seems to have started yesterday. And it's just because I don't know anyone where I live. Really, every single summer, I haven't really known anyone where I've lived, and just loneliness and just not having anyone physically to talk to. It's like I have friends. I posted on Facebook about it. It's like I have friends. Yes, I have plenty of friends. They just don't live anywhere near me. The closest friend I have is 2 hours away. 2 hours away. And I can't just get in my car and drive places because I have a dog. Who's going to watch my dog? Even if I didn't have her, I can't really afford to just be driving around all over the place, spending the night at somebody's house, eating out, this and that. Like, no. So it's just like a little bit of loneliness. It just creeps in and makes me feel sad every summer for a little bit. All right, so we're going to try out some new products in this video. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go run errands. Like literally, I'm going to go to, I think I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree and I'm going to go to Publix. They're in the same vicinity. And that's it. Yeah, when I go to Home Depot, I'll take Nola with me, my dog, Nola. So the first thing we're going to be trying out is this makeup mist and set from e.l.f. I've heard very good things about this, and because of the ingredients, I'm going to spray it before I do my makeup and after, just to test it out. You guys know I'm not really super big on setting sprays, but because this one was like $3, I believe, I was like, why not try it out? It's packaged really well. Some of the ingredients are aloe, green tea, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. Okay. Do I have to shake it? Does it say shake it? Nope. Okay. Has a nice smell. Sprays out really nice. I like that so far. As you can see, I sprayed it quite heavily. Yeah, I like this so far. It's refreshing. It's hot here. I'm just gonna fan my face with this mirror. And really, let me go get some water because you know I'm about to get hot and feel like I'm gonna pass out. BRB. Okay, I got a can of peach water. This is some of my favorite flavored water. It's naturally flavored sparkling water beverage, and this is in golden peach, and it's from the brand Clear American. 0 calories, 0 sugar, blah, 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 blah. 0 caffeine. I love this water. I also like regular bottled water too, but this is like a treat for me. Really good. Really, really, really good. Alright, so we're going to go straight into foundation. That was kind of like me priming my face. That foundation I'll be using is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I went and picked up the deepest shade. This is the shade Mahogany 379. And let me just make sure this is the deepest shade. Let's see how fast I can do this. You guys know I usually don't use my phone or like look stuff up during a video. But let's see how good I am. I paid $5.99 for it at Walgreens. I talked about it in my Walgreens haul. And yes, this is the deepest shade, Mahogany. They have, hold on, let me count. That's 4, 8 plus 8, 16. They have 20 shades, it seems. Yeah, 20 shades. So yeah, we're going to use the deepest shade and see how that matches my skin. I'm going to shake it up really well. My eyelids are kind of sticking together. Yeah, this is a little bit tacky before it dries all the way. Kind of like that though. All right. This comes with a little spatula type applicator. I'm going to spatula each side with a dab, and from there I'll determine if I need more. The brush I'm going to use to blend it out. I actually want to try out my new L'Oreal Blend Artist Infallible Sponge. Hold on, let me try this out real quick. Let me wet it in my bathtub if I can get it open fast enough. This was on sale at, what is that place? Walgreens. Oh, wow. Right off the bat, it is really nice and squishy. It's nice and soft. Yeah, it's a little bit more firm than a beauty blender, but it's not bad at all. Like, it's not going to be rough, I can tell on my face. I'm just going to towel dry it a little bit. Just to make sure all the excess water is out. And we're going to use this to blend out this foundation. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Actually, I think it feels softer than a beauty blender, but I just haven't used a beauty blender in so long. But it feels good. I'm using the butt part of it to blend out this foundation. I'm liking it so far. Gonna apply some more foundation. Apply a nice glob down here. Focus on the lower half of my face. See, I'm just dabbing it in. Dab, dab, dab. The color of this, it looks a little orange in person, but hopefully that will kind of go away as I apply the rest of my face products and as this foundation settles into my skin. That was the case with the other one. The other one looked kind of like yellow-green on my skin, but it kind of went away with time. I feel like I'm having to use more foundation using a sponge than when I use a brush to apply it. But I really want to try out the sponge since we're trying out new makeup products in this video. As of right now, I like this sponge, and it's so much cheaper than the Beauty Blender. Okay. And so the last place we need to apply foundation to is my gigantic forehead. So I think one spatula will be enough. Oh yeah, that's funny. One swipe spatula, I don't know what to call it. because I don't really have too many imperfections on my forehead. So, yes, I'm already warm, guys. And it's like I was in this bathrobe wrapped up in a blanket sleeping on the floor, and I was comfortable. But now that I'm like standing up and like actively doing my makeup and talking, and I do have a lot of light on me, that might be another reason. And I have this hot light on me. Like I am not feeling the greatest. Alright, so how I feel about this shade is that I don't need to mix it at all. It looks okay. Still not the best match for me. Hopefully it will oxidize a little bit and not look so orange. It looks very orange, in my opinion, on my skin. Okay. I feel like it's as blended as it's gonna get. And we're going to try it out with the corresponding powder today. Let's see how that looks. So I also picked up the darkest shade in the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder, which is the shade Cocoa. Yes, 828C Cocoa. We're going to use that to set the face. I want to let this kind of dry on its own for a little bit though. I cannot wait for the next video, guys. I got my 23andMe DNA test results back to learn about my genealogy, my history, and my ethnicities, and yeah, I can't wait. That's the next video I'm going to make after I do my makeup, is to talk about my results. And I posted them to my Facebook, and that's what people are commenting on right now. Everybody's like, what? Oh, you're not, you're not. Let me tell you, it's really not. There's not really anything that, there's only two things that kind of shocked me. I was like, what? But basically, my DNA results are clearly, in my non-professional opinion, results of slavery. And rape during desegregation, or no, during segregation and slave times. From segregation back. So, based on what I just said, you should be able to figure out some things. So, maybe, I don't think it was willing, no. But yeah, so the next video, if you want to know what my DNA results are, then watch my 23andMe DNA results. And then I'm still waiting on my Ancestry DNA results. And then I'm running all of my raw DNA through 3 other websites. And I'm going to talk about this whole process and talk about why you need to run it through the secondary websites and what that does, what it means, blah, 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 blah. So just know all of that is coming soon. Soon. All right. Back to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. Again, I'm using the darker shade Cocoa. I believe this powder only comes in 4 different shades. And I've used it before and I really like it. I just don't want to mess it up. That's why I was trying to let my face dry a little bit. I didn't want to mess it up. Okay. So I'm just gonna... Oh no, this brush is wet. See, you have to be careful not to use a brush that gets damp. How did that brush even get wet? I'm going to switch to this NYX brush. It's a big fluffy powder brush. I'm going to use this one as well to set all over. I'm pressing this powder into the skin. I'm not sweeping, swiping, any of that. Y'all know the deal. Just pressing it over the foundation. This really does mattify, and it gives a really nice, like, natural finish to the skin. A nice, like, natural matte finish. It's really pretty. It's very lightweight on the skin as well. The only thing I don't like about these powders is that I feel like once you like use it, like you begin to use it and the brush has like, I guess a little bit of foundation on it, I feel like the powder doesn't come off as easy. Like you have to really work it. Does that make any sense? Like it's not as powdery because of the oils or whatever from the makeup. So you really have to like keep dipping back into it to get as much powder as you want from it. Hopefully that makes sense. Why is this brush wet? I really don't understand. I really like using the e.l.f. powder brush more than any other brush to apply my powders because it's a flat top brush. I just think that's so much easier. It just works better for me. But because it's wet, I don't want to keep using it. So I'm going to switch to this BH Cosmetics brush. This one's just too domed. I like it for when I'm doing like a light powder application, but because I want a little bit heavier of a powder application, I need a flat top brush. So this one is from BH Cosmetics, and it's their one, I don't know, the number rubbed off. But whatever brush set this is, the gold and black ones, I really love those brushes, especially the face ones. The eye ones are okay. I don't really use them on my eyes often though. I actually rather use them for like smaller parts of my face. Y'all have seen me use those before in my videos. Alright, so I feel like the foundation is already looking less orange like it was in the beginning. And now it just looks like it's the wrong shade, but I promise it's not. And I'm too hot, so I'm going to go ahead and like put on one of my little nightgown things that I have in my bathroom right now. Literally, it will take me 2 seconds because I'm getting way too warm. Nola is being a good girl. She's quietly sleeping. Y'all see my arms. Whew, okay, I feel so much better now that I'm not as hot. I really do like these powders though from Wet n Wild. They're only $4.99. But my issue is that like I feel like I'll never be able to use up one because of how, okay, like look at it. You can tell, you can see where like the moisture from my foundation and my skin has like changed the powder, and I feel like I can never get it off after that. Like it's not broken, or I'm trying to make sense. I'm trying to put this into words. I feel like I'm not going to be able to really use it all up because it takes so much to get the powder out after you first use it, because that little bit of moisture like makes it less powdery or something. Like, am I making sense? Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm not making sense at all. Words. I feel like it's almost like, it's not that you can't use it, it just becomes so much harder to use, and that's annoying to have to like scrape up powder. So I'd rather just not use this powder, even though I do like it. But I probably will not be repurchasing it after this just because of that issue. But it works, and it's nice, and it's a beautiful powder, and it's great for like to carry around and travel with because it's only $4.99. But if it's not gonna like come out or get messed up, if your brush has a little bit of moisture on it, then is it really worth the $5? And I'm just like layering it up just to make sure that none of my oils pop through. But this foundation is pretty long wearing on me. Hey, mama. Hey, pretty girl. Oh, Nola. She's like sitting up all cute and proper, looking at me. Probably wondering who I'm talking to. Okay. Gonna go on to my brows. You already know Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencil is what I use. And I promise you this foundation actually is a pretty good match. From far away you can tell better, but when I get close, it's almost like it has flashback or something because it looks like I'm two different people. But in person, it looks really nice. So just ignore that. I promise you it's not too light. There's this man that's trying to take me on a trip. This is the second man that's done that. Like a trip, like an international trip. Like, girl, pack your bags, get your passport, and come with me to... That's how I feel about that. I'm like, I don't even know you like that. But it's like with this guy though, like we've actually built a friendship and stuff, and it's like, do I want to go on this free trip? Where do I want to go? If I could go anywhere, oh my gosh. My friend is in Europe right now. One of my fraternity sisters is in Europe right now, and she's been to Switzerland, Italy, I think France. I would love to go to... I think France would be really nice. Like, just the vineyards, just wine tastings, just the live music in the streets that she's been posting of like saxophonists, because well, you don't know, but saxophon's pretty huge over in France. I would love that. And it just looks so beautiful and just, oh, it's like, then I'm like, Spain though, Spain. Ooh. I would not mind going to Spain. Either just that whole Mediterranean area, Europe, just a trip to Europe. But then, oh, when she was in Switzerland, though, the mountains, like, I naturally am pulled toward the mountains. I love mountains. They're so pretty. I don't know, there's just something that brings me so much peace when I think about staying in the mountains, when I have stayed in the mountains. Like, it's just so relaxing to me, and it just makes me feel really nice. I like the ocean too, but the ocean is not as relaxing to me. I don't find as much peace. And I think it's because beaches are always usually so crowded, and being around a lot of people is not peaceful to me because I'm always around a lot of people, especially during the school year. Like, I'm a teacher. I have kids always around me, grabbing on me, touching me, asking me questions. Get out of my face, child. Just kidding. I don't talk as that, but sometimes I feel that on the inside, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm liking the brows. They came out kind of bold today. They're very dark, which I like. I like my eyebrows very dark. I'd say don't use black, I use black. Anyway. Because there's no rules to makeup. It's all about what you prefer. Your preferences, your likes, your desires for your makeup. So, yeah. These brows. Okay, Wet n Wild. And that's all I use in my brows. Y'all know, I'm simple. Alright, we're going to move on to... Oh, I already know what lip color I want. Let's do my lips first. So, yeah, let's start with the lips and then we'll figure out the rest of the face. I've been really wanting to do something with a specific palette, or I really want to do like a brown smoky eye, which is easy. Or something all matte. Those are the three colors, things that have just been like running through my mind when it comes to makeup. I dream about makeup and like think about it a lot because I love it so much. No, it's kind of weird. Don't judge me. But for my lips, we're going to use this Milani Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream in the shade Making Me Matte. This is the color. I swatched it in my haul video, but we're just going to put it right on the lips. Oh, let me kiss off some of the excess rosebud salves I have on there. Did you hear my dog just sigh? She sighs like she's a teenager. Okay. I'm trying to think what are my top 3 places I actually want to go right now. I'm very attracted to Morocco, like Northern Africa, and after my DNA results, you know, let's just say I have a little bit more interest of visiting that area of the world. Yeah. But I also am really drawn to like South America because I love Latin culture. I love the music. I love Afro-Latin, Afro-Brazilian, Afro-Cuban type music and vibes. I just love that music. Like Zoka, Samba, Bachata, all the other things that I can't remember off the top of my head. Just all the different rhythms and stuff that they use in their music. I love it. But seeing as it is like super hot right now, are they in winter? I forget like the whole, you know, how half the world is like in winter, half is in summer. I'm trying to go somewhere where it's not too hot. I'm going to say... I think Switzerland is like my number one, honestly, right now. Oh, Switzerland, those mountains were just so pretty. Oh, but I also want to get back to the country I was born in, Germany. You hear Nola? She's barking in her sleep. Oh yeah, I've always wanted to go to Dubai as well. Like, I hear so many things about Dubai. My friend got engaged in Dubai, and I've just seen so many, like, Latoya's life. I haven't watched any of her videos in such a long time. There's just a little too much going on with her. But I watched the vlog when they went to Dubai, and it seemed really cool. And my dad has been to Dubai. I thought that's a place I'd like to go. It seems really just beautiful, and I would just love to experience that culture just by being there. I think that'd be cool. And I would love to ride a camel. Just saying. Alright, honestly, like, I'm loving this lip color. I kind of just want to put on mascara and, like, in this video. But let's see. Yeah, we're going to do something super simple for the eyes. Like, the palette I want to use is not appealing to me. We're not going to use that palette for this video. And then I said an all matte look and then a brown smoky eye. Okay, I think we're going to do a matte look. I'm trying to decide what palette I want to use. Let's see. I don't know why my head's so itchy. So itchy. Definitely not this one. I feel like I just need to look at all of my palettes. Definitely not this one. Actually, I know the palette we should use. We're going to use the Meet Matrimony palette from the Balm. I really like the Balm eyeshadows. This palette is all mattes. Super easy. Let's knock this look out. Still in the sleeve. I kept it in the sleeve. Actually, I might just use like one shade. That's the mood I'm in right now. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. Throwback. Okay, I'm just wiping off my brush. This is the only brush we're going to use for this makeup look. And the shade we're going to use is Matte Kumar. It's one of my favorite transition colors. Great for all over the lid. It's a reddish brown matte shadow. Right in the center of this palette, Matte Kumar. I'm going to apply that all over my lid. All over the lid. And then I'm going to start to kind of go in the crease a little bit with it. I'm going to dip the end part of the bristles into the shadow as well. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it out a little bit just for some sort of wash of color on the lids. And I think it will look really pretty as well with this lip color. Yes. Just literally packing it on and blending it out with the same brush. All up in that crease. And same thing for the other lid. But yeah. Trying to think where else I want to go. I would not mind going to Jamaica as well. I've heard so many things about Jamaica. But the main thing I've heard that makes me kind of scared to go there, which I know I'm totally in control of this, is that everyone that has gone there has returned pregnant. Had a baby. Yeah, I'm not trying to I'm not even trying to jinx myself. Even if it was like an immaculate conception, no. So I don't think I'm gonna be going to Jamaica until I am married. Like that's just a place. I just have like this fear. It makes no sense. I know it doesn't make sense. Just don't judge me. Yeah. So I don't know. I like the islands too. I love the vibe of the islands. Like I've always known about how I want to go to Trinidad and Tobago. So I love to dance. I love the bright colors. Again, they have amazing music that's very rhythmically complex, and it just fascinates me. It's just so like fun vibes, you know. But at the same time, it's like I'm not trying to be out there half naked either. You know, that is not of the Lord. But I love the concept. I love the culture. I love it. And I'm using the same brush to apply the same eyeshadow to my lower lash line. And you can do way longer. Oh gosh. Excuse me. You could do wing liner if you want to, but I don't. That was so nasty. I just had like some coal or mucus. That's what they call it. That's not. That's what they call it. That's what it is. Some mucus literally in my throat got caught in there. Nasty allergies. Sorry. Disgusting. Living in the South problems. All right. So now I'm just gonna add 2 mascaras. I don't want to do wing liner. You could. You could also add like a darker brown to deepen up the outer V area if you want to add more dimensions to the look. I like how it looks like this. Something really easy and simple. I'm trying to decide if I want to highlight even. Like that's how kind of lazy-ish I'm feeling. This foundation looks beautiful though. It looks really good. Loving this lip too. It doesn't really transfer like if you kiss your hand, but like in the inner portion it does come off a little bit because it's moist there, so there is a little bit of lipstick on the straw, but overall these dry down completely matte and they don't transfer. They're very long wearing and they're not overly drying, and they're some of the best like liquid lipsticks you can get at the drugstore. For the 2 mascaras I'm going to wear today, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise and Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama. This has been like my go-to combination. I'm trying to decide, do I want to put on highlighter? I'm kind of not feeling it. I'm feeling like very matte with just this lip. So yeah, I'm going to say the face is done. It's very like kind of flat, but I don't care, honestly. I don't care. I'm liking it. I'm liking this super basic look. Really simple. Starting with the L'Oreal first. And I found the trick for me when it comes to like layering mascaras is to let the coats dry in between, and you use less and you maximize like the volume and lengthening and all that. So I'm going to let this L'Oreal one dry after I get my lashes coated the way I really want them to. Like that's one coat. I don't know why this eye is coming out less intense. I'm gonna go ahead and touch it up. There we go. So I'm gonna let this L'Oreal dry. And then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline one on the upper and lower lashes. Trying to be very careful on my bottom lashes to not get too much on the actual lash line. But yeah, one thing that draws me to like going to Morocco is like the colors. When I think of Morocco, I think of rich purples, wine, burgundy, orangish, redishes, kind of like my makeup. Like this look makes me think of Morocco. Burnt oranges, sandy colors, reds, oranges, purples, berries. Just like very like rich colors. Terracotta. Colors like that. Just very like rich, regal colors. I also think of white. White. I don't know, just pretty. I like the color scheme. I like those kind of colors. My parents' room is like, it's almost like monochromatic, this color. The walls are like this orangey color. They have like these metallic, what is it called? The inlet ceiling, like it dips in. Like, I just need to make like a little video of their room because it's really pretty. And it's like all these different like orange, rust, bronzy, terracotta-ish colors. Every time I go in there, it makes me think of Morocco. Alright, now I'm going in with the Maybelline mascara, and I'm really just focusing this on the ends of the lashes. You can see how that makes a difference, a huge difference. You see how that makes a difference layering these two mascaras and waiting till it dries. I just got some mascara right here. That's like the spot where I always get makeup on accident. I'm also going to hit up the bottom lashes very carefully. I don't want them to get too overboard. I've been kind of doing that lately. By accident. Alright, so I'm really liking the way my lashes are looking. I'm liking this makeup look. And this is it for this makeup look. So, if you want to know what my DNA results are, then just watch the video where I have this same makeup. And I'll be holding my 23andMe DNA box. And I'm also going to take down my hair. I'll show you guys my hair. I hope it came out well. So, yeah. I'll make a video on that, actually. Because I did a braid out, essentially, with the Eco Style black castor and flaxseed oil gel. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the super simple look that should have taken me literally like 20 minutes. But, you know, I was just talking, chilling, you know, enjoying your company. So, yeah. So, on that note, hope you guys enjoyed seeing the darker shade of this foundation with the powder. It comes off so smooth and so flawless, guys. And it's so inexpensive. So definitely give this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation and powder a try if you can find your shade. I'm wearing the deepest shade. And obviously right now, super close to the camera, it looks like it's way too light for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.